so Gene Beshia, Rasta Papa, and I'm in our Fata, Rana Tata, raps, let me sports, let me flex, if you, the steps, let me best, and my one is to brew. Ronnie Becca, yes, grab him Becca, you. I like, my true, I like, my true. Japanese, my back, my baby, cool, we are Kululu, when I'm here the real two, mini Pachakwan, Becca, Cafe Hulu, sister, Pato no man, Shami, and no, but if it's a same way, we do, bien, somebody yet, go to that's it.
You see, Reggie Rockstone calls this one Plan Bain, and it brings a lot of thoughts to my mind. Plan Bain, dear Plan Bain. If you see a plan, it's almost quite no plan. In say Obano Obenya 300,000 cedis as financial provision. Nabusu maybe a mama no 5,000 cedis non-function quadami sa there's actually baby more than why 5,000 cedis among function quadami sa or see on pe few na what dance so man on so on my chimbiensa no man wanted. That is the plan A. Obano si David a friend me Joanna Quay in me call appeals court. Mintias yes say plan B plan A mbe me Joanna Quay 300,000 cedis. That was the old people call 3 billion. Any 5,000 cedis same function quite ambiensa on tiasie. Any a few bibrebe wa we some me pembienu bia judge say da bida na ba kumbi e wo danso man enja trasa kompo danso man no me nim say eben glyphosate no ana e yasin ana eben who said you what danso man you get what I mean you what danso man na eben akoko photo estate honom no esa ana yes I what danso man eben you know Halifax Thomas behaving danso man last stop agege see me name danso man crew baby afie oba see ne kraka ne say on be chem minsa no fa ba ko o see dey bi ompe plan B ni den hi plan B ni say oko appeal because on what did say oni be me atna ono be ma we atna for 16 solid years. Na 16 years mono na omu mienu nyina omu build the company be a friend no sa quick credit no and e bills no into a shareholder wom into muntimi nka me say nyina crack ne say mu ma me 300,000 cedis na obe the party wo koye ye na ya he ebe many be met na 16 years ye won kwada miensa be ma no wo private jet mini na aja wale also ma 300,000 so they say pe into ni crack ne say ya call appeal ya chain plan B adi we na asem we na atwe ma adwen abaniama bebre so judges see our dear enye business investments into menya wa adwen say me ko ware na me ware ya business into mini be man jaya na ya kan mfia hia mini netna na yenhwe se me decide ade na ya business aka he na menya judge see Obano still ne ho ye fe obetso me anya be ma foforo and I started to think aloud samu yes am be ma aware yikra na aba be yehu. I'm talking about, you know, the biggest matrimonial divorce case in town between Ghana's multi-billionaire extraordinaire Richard Ning Amakwe RNAQ versus his wife Joanna Quay. Aye papa. Into intro way na me di ma obi akwa bakese pa eba na dwumade so I okay 101.7 FM Halifax Ansah Addo is the name, your humble host. We are doing this all the way till 12. Mbaba BM studio 2 Mike my opinion for yakwa ba na yenko nkomo we mu yi kai sen asem no still level courts into yen komu to like dito. Just discuss what already the court has put out there. The ruling from the High Court say, mano 300k. Fear no menchemu mienza. No fa ba nkwada no so obet you mo fees ni bribia but bosumi bi osebo mo 5,000 cedis na nkwada mienza no na on fan show. anytime I hear this now, I try Sarah, Bembo Mode, because I jelly can't commit Tony anyway. Because I can be here, dear pal. As a rich name, I'm going to 5,000 from Quadami inside here. Anyway, it be a higher crime. But, so was we are, dear. What would see me? Oh, we hear no woman. We are driver. Who can taxi? And Uber. Taxi, okay. Taxi driver, okay. Now, woman, omo but so maybe I was spending a hand almost. Now, I say, oh, can't taxi, and I will spend the 4,000 on Quadam, you know, so I do private jet, no so. Anyway, Yanko Studio to Namima, Mimpenny for Yakwa, more, I mean, home watch Socrates Sappho. Caneno na ban e power. Sisi the opposition. Into wakoba kwa trusting. And trusting e come bed no. Bible see nsa enye dwuma no. Manu ndidi. Nti adwuma ye oguso ye or trusting. Nere benete akwa ye consultant on Ghanaian culture Caneno no ye prince journalist. About pension, papa. That was about. He came, and then I went on pension before he turned 60. Of Riadani Kroboy, a Christian. And of course, I pay me who nache, your friend, Reverend Dr. Cassiston, Cyril, George Lutrot, ono die, Nejumadoso. Yankoti, I cancel literacy half a day, or ye yinsu was yifno. I'm penny for my Makwabe.
So, Emma, Okodia.
Boko sa won. Aye. Bibia boko.
My main share a friend and any opening remarks or we go or I just listen to
into new interesting until let's go straight.
You don't want to adulterate it.
There be.
It's na me pe wa seminar. Opposition to Chris for Boko there.
Pass it on.
Councillor Lutros Mwakwaba.
Major Sobema.
What opening remarks be an ayenko?
My opening remarks is Monday, my birthday. Tishana Renfi.
The baby.
Monday, 13th, my birthday. And Tishana Ura Enfi.
Okay.
And one opening remarks. Men can't share it. Men can't just secret. Because the two of them, they are not interested. But you have an interest.
Oh.
So I'm just saying that make sure these two people don't dilute your interest. Because it's my birthday on Monday. And it's the biggest birthday of my life. Celebration going on at the cemetery exactly after the show. Thank you, my brother.
So we can so create a same year because of course this no was May, so Chris never second bill.
I'll give you the greatest surprise. Me move more presenter.
Say you say, why you na be you say, nipa nyina do.
Nya sen.
Oh, sa nyum no. What would that?
So me name ra yanko ye.
Enti me grammar e friend suro nipa nya sen. You guys say suro nipa keke nya sen hwe.
Onje na do so. Onje na no do. Se me bufu sesia.
Na why no go opposition so Christopher.
Yo.
You know one thing I like about men. One was send a Lutrot as sema be di green bank come bufu.
I say bad.
Obi na wo be kulutulu.
I dey no can say so Chris Bailey me into our radios na ye den.
Na wo be
Na ye den.
no na hear me no ba na. Ni mo kwa ka ke padi ne ka le no ajufo mo ba na.
You are a good person.
Na kai. Je lo ke nya asenhwe. Ingrama da gba nu ko nshida. Atole sro nipa, mo fi won le osu. Ko ke sro nipa ke nya asenhwe. No na bani game yu otwe ye. Nya asenhwe.
Lutrot zinya asemhwe or nya asenhwe.
Na body e call le go nya asenhwe.
Anyway, none of an attack. You've heard plan A versus plan B. Then, why is somebody's divorce matter a big news suddenly dominating newspaper front page as major headlines? If you see because of a celebrity, if you see Davey on or the Tuja. Not because it's a rich man per se, but because he basically lives his life in the public domain. Yeah. I don't know where you want to take it from or your take on this whole divorce matter.
Okay, Hali, this is a very, very interesting story. Now,
Richard Ni Amakwe, Arnak, whatever they call, whatever the pronunciation. No, I think he's already a big name in the media, and you know, and yemi mama say ni divorce asemi, abe capture front page in almost every newspaper. Now, the guy himself, even birthday crowd, for several weeks it was still newsworthy. Inti say ni divorce assemba, it is newsworthy to everybody. Inti definitely we will discuss it. More so when really nearby and no. To some of us who are not lawyers, we think it's a bit ridiculous.
Oh.
Yes. Judgment aba. I'm not treading on any slippery ground. To me, the judgment is actually very ridiculous.
Why?
Who can story now? By my natana for 16 years. Now, from what I gathered, almost all what he has acquired today, was acquired during their marriage. Na se ende na bibinti na mu che property mu na wamano 1/3 of a particular house ana nyesa ana se brofo no mankind ye
Sabe pepe
1/3 of a certain house out to Dansoman. I pray it is not at Dansoman at Dankope area or there. You were griffin, you were at Dankope, Nina or Dansoman.
Yeah, okay, sir. At Dankope 40, okay,
but you see, seriously, if you find it worthy of giving her 1/3 of a house, then somebody will say, another na Sikana can the one can say, man, 1/3 of Sikanozu. If that is the whole thing. Now, 5,000 CDs for Nkwala Nunsu to me is very ridiculous. Nunsu, looking at the man's status, we are talking of the man and his status. Obi our plane. Na nima miensa. Na ye maumu yenche 3 Nkwala miensa muche 5,000. Umbeche ni saying 150 1,500.
Yeah, back on 500.
1,500, I got 500 for miscellaneous. in the 1,500 divided into 30, I mean, it's only any sky by ikra. I mean,
Nene, who patress 5,000 citizens to me, Shem Kwada means our Ghana ha.
Me see, Papa no and Casano. Minim say, Tama marriage no wohono. Minim say, Scout no and Casa spendi on Imanum a brook 5,000 for the whole month. Unless he wants to tell me, say that's how he had been spending, and the wife had been managing that already. On himself, magic. But seriously, I know the man was spending more than 5,000 on the 3 children plus the wife.
Is it how much he was spending, or how much would be sufficient?
And who determines sufficiency? The judge? Judge no. Me de bakuna kan hunu say marriage is not investment no crampo no. It's a bit insulting to me.
Is marriage investment?
Far of us, it is. But you see, he creates the impression as if say in asking for a portion of neomunya during the wedding no. In asking that, not say, "Mami, a bit a word Ben I mean use so is a bit insulting or offensive to them, as if say, "Mami, a gold digger." Because what must have prompted you to say that? What must have prompted the judge to use that statement? Say, "Mami, marriage is not investment." Not just say, "Who be say the woman." Came from outside and is just a gold digger. Somebody coming to dig where she did not sow. I'm not saying say every marriage, not just a munche 50-50 like some American laws and the rest have been saying. I'm not saying so. But the way I see him, now you are the mother of your 3 kids. Now I'm call for good, and the children are also going to stay with the woman. Namu manu a third of a house. Oh, come on, Halifax. Even if the house is a 51 bedroom crampua, a third of it is not what the children deserve. And the woman. In time, I'm saying the whole thing looks to me like a punishment to be many and Jihon, Halifax.
So you support the appeal, so Uncle for appeal?
I support the appeal, papa. I support the appeal. And me sure say, as a appeals court, no better than mamu.
But nene mi bo obi wo ha ni pay nyina ya 3,000 o kwada miensa o hwe ono hwe ne yire atua rent we ma wo 5,000
say nipa na ye hwe nipa no status na they determine.
See, the law is the law. All men are equal before the law.
What did the law say?
Court today
what did the law say? However, what did the law say? Who says you see 1%? It's a relative term, for instance. It is 1% of civil servant now. Ni pay 3,000 a month, no. And we are different from 1% of a multi-millionaire. Nisika, ni worth. So what at all did the law say? Papa no, or what ni fee ewo trasaku. Na baako bi a ɛwɔ dansoma baabi hɔ no mu a yankyerɛ yɛn faako ɛwɔ dansoma no ɛno no yɛsi yɛ ma no 1/3 at least for the sake of the children, otherwise I see this judgment as something punitive, a punishment rather, and not anything that will make that so that will make anybody happy, because the essence of judgment is to make both parties happy. You bring fairness into the system and let both parties happy. But if you make it punitive, she was wrong in asking for the fair share of whatever they acquired.
Well, Nana Benete Akwakosi nuclear woman say or support appeal no. Na ofile say papa no or sika se enye se asem na banka oje de se nkwada ba kon kra papa no obe se e chain 5,000 kwada ba kon so
for the whole month
nti ono de or support to appeal no.
And then there's a part Halifax, there's a part to be about bills. So said his company no, the company's previous name was what? Quick Credit, yes. I think from what I read, unless I didn't read it very well.
That is what she's claiming. Say she was.
Time I form Quick Credit, no. Na onusu kahu no mo form company, no. And sana ichiri company no be dani, and it has metamorphosed into bills credit to say then, no. Inti say na just say na company no so na the foundation of wealth, no. Not saying there usi come 1/3 of a house. And
time papa no kwa brochure or chinchin 1,000 plates a day no na mama no. Anyway,
I refuse to talk on that.
So Christopher, what's your take on this whole matter?
Well, unim say minimu bebre, but based on the idea 2 year nimu. Hali, this is the side of the appeal meboa. Though yes, but the earlier your friend is saying case assembly see there was one story on what actually transpired in court. Judge ejina so demand a judgment enumi hu ye me kan mo, but say if my memory serves me right, judge ne bi can say or no woman no so won the company similar bibi say minimum. The woman also is well to do or yenejuma. All right. The divorce is not between the man and the children. It is the man and the wife. The children still belongs to the man and the wife. So if they both are working, and you see the woman is disabled and I see incapable chess or nyeshe. No, one also on business all here. And see, does the man own shares in the woman's business also? Are we going to give the man a portion of the woman's business since they are going to divorce? Why are we looking at the man's business that he should go to the woman. If the woman have business. Because
so you are still live on radio.
Sorry. What you say? See a divorce ni a chat near ma. Ye chat me there na won so I see a chat there. Because me so me boa na won so see won so ye yenhwe time a wo ye wo company no. Eniema wudi nyaaye. Ana eniema wanya me won so there na see a chat. Enkwara no 300 cedis no 300,000 no 5,000 no. I believe say since they still belong to the man, the 5,000 is official. But they will still go to when they go to their father. Are you saying that the judgment is so daft to the point that it doesn't recognize that the father has responsibility?
We are not talking about what you believe. We are talking about
we are using common sense now. Say yama judgment. Judgment ni say obema no 5,000 maybe BM yet enkwala na che obano. No.
Yes, sir. So for nyabotre. Papa no bet your fees. Or bet your medical bills. Or bet your DSA won't you. Someone said I'm quite that say dia back on say near to back up say will be laptop me need their help. And no quite crab back I me remote. Or the share anyway me name baby or the share. Apart from that, upkeep no, and no 5,000.
So upkeep no keke, but the main responsibility in there, the man still have.
Yeah, but mind you, say papa no ma 5,000 no for upkeep. And a maminisi in swan. Going by this judgment, the man can decide to say that I'm a poucher. Call to see me ma with 5K, mama with 5K no mean de work.
Oh, wouldn't make us say? I don't juma me ya. And I can say some of these judgments, you apply logic.
Well, but going by the judgment,
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know much about these things. But yenya lawyer bia say if going by this judgment, that means the man don't have to say akwada de ne car eko pimbo bi car krampo a emfa papa no ho. E ka ba fie krampo emfa papa no 5,000 no eno a
because nientia misumi di manu etum ni say madam for be sending me text say and I'll see he disagreed with what I was saying. Say, because it has nothing to do with Papa Nuni's status. Nah, it is the duty of the woman to prove her contribution to the man's wealth. And I'm see, Abba.
And yeah, that is it. I married you. You are not my business partner.
Hold on. Until not just a business partner, say banu property a wamunya ye no. Mami no entre ni contribution.
Yes.
Contribution in terms of what? Is it financial?
In terms of contributing to the business.
Contribution in terms of what?
Well,
contribution in terms of, are you talking of financial contribution?
No, see your business. Ni chuboka ngabonchuni wonchuni ni chumonu wachune. Ni loko bibia free mo aba no.
What do you ask me?
I ask you, so what is your contribution to the business? Hey,
beginning no, mina ya mitra fie mau. Officer ye seti ye, mina ya mitra ho mau. Oya uta is mommy twice a week. Say minko we ho ko camera. Minko we ho ko
as a wife or as a partner.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. So see,
it matters. It matters. Say me suma oya me yere me no na ebobra.
Yes. Because you were asking me, say, what is her contribution to the business?
Yes.
And I mean, besides, say, who see as business partner.
Exactly.
So, Osman will say, ko bank ho, no ko jisika we, na fa ko masi we, na jimi sit, emra, na misu mi ko ha aba.
You are not working for me. You are my wife. Just as enkwara so I, so suma ne man so ani chese ne man so contribute to the business.
Okay, so one contributing here.
So suma ne man so I, so suma ne ba.
Hold on.
Akwara.
Me see.
Does that make the
say me mama ni ye nyina no housewife contributions are adding the man 300,000. If she's not a business partner, if she had no role, if she had no hand at all in what made the man who he is today.
So they cost starting life.
I was
expecting Niyama to also file an appeal to demand something from the wife
And nobody they say and die a puno so say and tell me a different thing. But me tell say mami no fata because she didn't contribute to the business. 300,000 na ye di man no e no free.
It's a compensation.
Compensation for
Mabo, some kind script in year. Say it is there in black and white. That the woman is claiming that the man started the company with her as a shareholder. And
with her as a shareholder.
You, and see if her claim is right. Just all can I start a company.
Okay.
If her claim is
what
right.
Shares now? What's the value of the shares now?
I feel open say mean transfer.
Oh, that is we are shareholder.
Meaning and
oh, okay. Then we will also go into it and determine the value of the number of shares are no war. Is it 50%, 40%, 20%, 10% shares?
Apart from being shareholder, no cry. We quite Juma, Buffy, and our brea. Me, Joanna, and me distress sale.
Okay.
Me relax sale.
Okay.
Me share fee. Na unya adadi. Na unfam build a company no.
Okay. Enkwada so I or what's enkwada so contribution me free Juma ba?
Enkwada no are not party to this case. Into the
they not party, are they not human beings?
Part of the marriage.
They are part of the family.
Part of the family.
When you marry, you become a family.
Are you asking me that why are the children not a party to the divorce case? Is that the question you just asked me?
In terms of the benefits that the woman is claiming now, the children should also then, based on that same principle, should also come and claim something as part of they also contributed.
Quote
my example of
quote an article. Quote an article.
I should quote what?
An article. You heard me right.
Halifax, marriage is never a permanent venture. It's a high risk business. And considering your introduction, plan A, plan B, plan Z, per your personal attribution, I'll say, need oh yeah, dear pano. Mamenka ewa hase. Owari ni be me bi ani asasi so a obetimi ama na yire dia yire hwehwe nyina da. There is no husband that can fulfill the spousal things or the wifely things of any wife on earth. There is a man that can fulfill certain parts of the needs of a woman, but not a wife and husband.
Into Prophet Brother will can ye the betri must anything.
Be me bi awawali ni akwenya na hodi a obotumi dia man na yire dia na yire hwehwe wa wade mu. Ali di oto ka na ye bona baso ba di oto fu wa na yi na ye de bia. Di o high dan no ye boy ye boni di enyo no ka ya high dan ba di oto credit e ma ye de rani fi ho no. E to de bia ye boni din e san se di odi esi ni ba ye no o ya de ba esi gini ritua. So awade na ye wo mu no obia na adwempo ne se otena awade mu afibo obia bedane widini. Nene kan se bia me de ba emra ne nko ne sa se ye hwe obotom ene didi mra tabi eye wasede enye obotom ne kire se ne o yire do akọ court. Now you're missing. Now what income? We are fitter. Now what income? The emrane children say how near be kwa na nyesa. Number 2. Emrane be ni ubedia ye hwe modern born dia wo any dia wo chefa bebem. O dey be to wase. O modern bo any obobre ni dia betimi dia bem. Me kirem. What mean can't hear me say obi is worth $50 billion in tea. Divorce ba. Ni $50 billion no who's can ye beje e dey compensation. Debi say sadia sendina because me tie nkomo na e kamia kwati say hali awade aye investment ama ma sen mema.
You will continue the bajina hakakra. Counselor, wadaro ma misu mine wonya adwen o. say, of course, say a conversation. Now we don't need to agree. I mean, yeah, bongo and combo. Say the neneka, no, that is not the case. Say about divorce, pa dia. Ye share bemano. Sebi ni sikemwa holding and edible figures no. That is because you see, mostly share your what is it?
Your income and not your net worth.
Good. So going by the income, people, the next argument is that the man in question, his income should be able to give more than 5,000 cedis to 3 children.
Says who? Halifax, what is your income? As I sit here, what is my income? If my income from my paycheck is what is used to justify how much I should give my children, then they will take 20 Ghana cedis every week.
Well, says who? Says who? Says his lifestyle, his public lifestyle. Says his public lifestyle.
If the public lifestyle is what is used to judge a man, then among us, the richest person among us is Sukri Safo. Why? Because when you mention Sukri Safo's name, everybody is shocked because the name is bigger than all of us. Nene Akwako has been.
Lutrot, yeah, you go back to where you were discussing. Because I will call you the. I mean, airtime no. Airtime no. No boy dinka cranks. What do you?
Them can't say. Edin is part of it. Because if you mention Socrates, everybody goes like, we were there when we mentioned Socrates. Oh, unni papa ni hey, Matthew. So if that regalia, that Socrates know how big he is everywhere. If we use that to measure him, and this one I made a statement says, Halifax, yan kanu kure me ye bema we ye bema baby ani ha nenenie Socrates nie. Ye mua hen na de ya ketu a ye je e wo baby a ye adwuma ne ye fe ye fie. Me yan kanu kure. E ye pa boa after election can bibi kire me. Because so dwin wo. O si bi na ba ka gbe ona. Abana mani na party he said. Mani na party he said. You told me. Abana, we'll see it. So I'm saying that your income that you give out is what judgment will take. We are looking at Richard Nyamakwe's case. Whatever the judgment is, I've said it again that marriage is not forever. And nobody should enter into marriage thinking, say, it's an investment. But if you read Mensa and Mensa 1, Mensa and Mensa 2, from the Supreme Court till now, there are changes in judgment. And the current change in judgment, honestly, gives the better favor of what we are reading now. And I know Nene knows. It's not emotions. It's not sentiment. The current judgment is even giving the right to a woman, like Socrates said. In marriage, everybody can own an asset which is not a spousal property. So it is encouraged. But
the law is not retrospective.
Maybe I say. But we're at the current stage of a new person running a new business.
Yes, but she's going to court claiming, properties that were acquired before the promulgation of this new law.
And the properties that were acquired that was proving that she's able to prove by what we read, she's been given a portion of a 3-bedroom in that house and a 2-bedroom to the man for them to share common toilet, kitchen, and a sitting room. Ajashianke wo fe water hall o TV. Wo fe wa kitchen, wo fe wo use toilet e. Chichun aja. Hali,
do you support the appeal or you feel it's not necessary? We should go by the High Court.
And if you ask me, everybody has a right to appeal. But if I were to be the woman, there's no need in appeal. She has a right to do it, but appeal don't get there's no need there. The flat Obama in the Waba. So God made a statement. We have ex-wife, we don't have ex-children. these children will grow to follow whatever is an asset of their father, no matter what happens. Eja pe adie no ye de be man kwala no ke gbo shin ni ne ba shin gbeke bi akaba ha.
But you know, who can sound so now who can one side
e ba slam e da de ba ye ne ehia.
Na means so many wet now 16 solid years. 16 years.
How much money?
Shareholder and stakeholder crowd.
My brother, lessons have been learned.
It's mean coffee sa kwatri kwa.
Ko hin sa ne den sa na ya mo ka no.
Sa ne say.
Eti one be man
so wo mama 3 billion. Me dey call ye 10 and then 3 billion.
Hali mbe man so aba awade mu ano mo gine yi o mo ba aware mu o mo ye sa so yen ka ne sen. I know men. There's a video of myself and a certain big man I interviewed in this country. It's on YouTube. He said, "Na brabo nyina obo modern say o ko school no onyim ni oba bi no ne wo ye. Oba no sma akola ne de ba efie. A o se onu the first daughter o hwe no. Ne ma me ne ka chen say ombubu pentua engu otu ma ni ndi. Why? Because he's built one house. For what? Tie, men don't share their pain. Men don't share their worry. She has right to go and appeal. But my question is, a demand of 50 million Ghana cedis from a man who will still take care of our children. Look about feet,
Well, because I can't come back to him tomorrow and say, Brea ya brain na mi ya sikasa mi de ko ye ABCD. Aware na ego. Inti mi koi jame kwan so that Brea mi ni wa bre no me hu se mi chefani.
Ali bre ben.
Mi chire mo.
Chire me. Bre ni e bre ben Ali. Bibia eti mema mbre. Ali una one bre. Mi bro.
Wa bre
mi bro.
Bre inti mi bre no ma mi bre no chefa.
Ali mi mbre wi yo. Enkwele ya ye koi. Hospital. Omo keep upkeep. Bibia eba mi ho.
Sansu na for 9 months nkwada no omo kicking omo bribia na e wo meme ye.
Then I will can. Baby I will can the corner and ko ho. Men ko sa area ho. Yem na baby I be do.
I would ya me ma won ko bia wo ko say nkwada no upkeep da be ma no so me so my pray for the children so we are taking care of them so what.
Mra na nkasa ne say enye be ma nko asede so hwe nkwala no. And the 5K na e dia ba no mra ne kire say oba no so wo income dia obeboa me enu nyina hwe akwala no so nim sa mra 85K no so the base bio na nso a ye nwe duane njan say ye mfa nchiri ngum. You have the right to also add up to it. Unibi na be man de ofan yakonya bi. Hali ye ya to say judgment ya be ye wie because of appeal abey. E ma ye nya gina bia bi say awade ne ni onyam wom. Memma obi nya na adwen say me kwa awade ama enfie mienu enfie miense achi no me de tu ohia se wo mabrabom. E memma so ebre.
Lutrot. As I'm working idiot. Is that not what we all tell our children these days?
That
Bobra pana wunya be ma pan ware we number 2 here for ya busu mi. Won't say that.
And you know na kai. Was it? Wa no kai say
obaya se di tu onya. Minka sa wade.
Manka wade a obeye de anya obaya se. Obaya se ye ton wo krum.
O say
Obaya se ye ton wo begin.
O say Ali. I miss you so much with your questions and your answers.
Why now catch so don't sit already and say
me na make
yen wadi fan to ohia
there be yen wadi awade to ohia se da
obowa
awade de ohia ba
obowa awade to ohia se wo ebusia bebre mu
awale
awade
na wie sen
wie
oh na sa awade na gu
gui
and dem to
akwa amoko wari be mo wo sika kakra
na che se entu ase ohia no wo ho ba de ombedi no wo ho meboa
Nti bema no was sika kakra nti no waboa oba no awofo ne ne nuanom omwanto ohia efrisa abusu.
Enti divorce ba omo bi yes omo gi biom ana. Call your shiketa fin bra tie me. Obi dia ba ne dia ka me say media
summarize na yenko wana.
Media ne say wo hwe mensa and mensa steady ni nyina besi a the last part na dia asumdue e ba wade yi mu. Abuse I don't condone to. Pain I don't condone to. But say obi hu say yesisi ne no kokota onko. However, sa judgment ya ba ni demand ma me ne ehwehwe of 50 million Ghana cedis. Ni chefa no. Hali eto de bi atani ye for ke fa hepo niama ke hale ke yego
bako dwemo
okay
bako nkebo ekpagbe
o chake wi mo okay esa wi mo ya gbe ne bo ne sa ye nya ma do
nkebo
Now she say, now wait so you plan, babe. Me go free now me go train. And now say me proof me any man me but my babe. Pump me say, wait so you plan, babe. Me go free now me go train.
Mambo nyuma asembesi nti yenko yenim. Mama men kai messages baako mienu bi na yenko yenim. Ewo Facebook. Kojo Branham, Senior Halifax. Lately, you deliberately leave out quotes. Nene Asia Juma Yede Papa and quotes from Nene's introduction. We, your loyal fans, are not happy. Please do the needful. Thank you. Kojo me that say wakaimi. Nana benete akwa ma shena si infie bebra ya dwuma wona si na yenke no krenche rede ni onyam papa I wo shena si ye dwuma na si dwuma ye de papa onkata hwe so otumi bie na si su wa na ho bribia ewo nene ase. Charles Young, these things going on are making us young people who are not married afraid to go into marriage. Charles Young, marriage scary these days. Moke kakabaka shin ya face civil marriage.
Poor. Anybody who says marriage is this is putting fear and panic in them is poverty. Oh, what's that?
If you have 100,000, you will marry.
100,000 5,000 back at Mario. So what I'm trying to say in my conclusion for Sekera, say ubonyum to mitigate, and I until your mitigation yantimpo later na who say mitigate, but ye nenen can semboni bia what he said is on the right note. Baby or team I say anything or can media ne say tani be kume wa fi oni bi kumeni etan. Say to the bia uye nyame bi keke e di mitigate issues. But se meti say ni amakwe aswa 50 million man e yede dada medi ni ho ya papa just to mitigate peace. No oma mra ni adwuma na yemfa nya adesua se mra e wo mai mu de mo ba ni bia no de opeso hya ase no ontumi hya ase no nko me ma wade ento aso nko ye te se aha mi bia ne mi e hyehi mu ya fe ni ko woni ne wo ma. So the judgment for me is nice. When I read it, I was excited and encouraged that now those of us in marriages will have a better thought of life. 5,000 Ghana cedis, paying fees, giving car, fueling car. My brother, is good for me, but she can appeal.
Counselor, last advice no ebiamina man tie wo yi in one breath wo see e kan wo kwa anka nsanfu ye hi nti anka
ye ni hi anka ba meti se wa ya me din ho ya
nti onye anama ne nye
nka sa wo hada nsanfu ye hi na meti se wa ya me din ho ya.
Okay, Yeah, woman say one of the most difficult topics to discuss on radio is divorce, especially when it is in court. Because you see, sometimes there are things you know, but those things are not part of the court's ruling. You get what I mean? Until now, what you doing? But sometimes, and yes, bear man on to me afford more than 5,000. But Yembisa said, they ain't na divorce na abba in the first place. But Yanko Yenim. Yanko Yenim. What's it? Baby.
Bidiaba ko
Mona
Ausanko.
look well. Therefore, and then you should explain it to him because he just
And
came
she's
for this
one
concert.
because what can they feel
So you
intercourse,
make
eh?
him feel as if the voice non.
No, we're having the intercourse with you.
Anyway, it's 11:52. Yapong. I had OK 10.7 FM. Nana Benete Akwa na se adwumaye de. Councillor Lutrot ene Sokre Safo no mubua ene adwuma.
Say dia mo edi kanzo. Uma ye mo na ma kanzo kakra.
So then they wanted opportunity to retract Gary Monday. We shave it to motor.
Machine is me.
Membo asem no yen kan wie.
Ah, so what do you show?
There be machine me.
Good. Se men na mo hwe a. Me say Yapong.
Yes, you are your new legend.
Ni
Ni ni eti. Over the one.
Nana, you wanted to top up something?
Yes, please.
Fabra na yenko.
Mitchell say, left for me alone. Me alone. I think it is improper say as Obama. Now I would like or I want a court to dictate to me what I should give to my ex-wife as we are parting ways. It doesn't really matter.
You are in a
Whether we
court
are-
marriage,
yes.
so respect the court.
Yes, whether it is a court marriage or not, no. Say you deserve you really for good. I wouldn't allow the court to tell me what the woman deserves.
They are married by the court.
Me ankasa, mehwe
As who?
what I am today. Because Obabu ha or you're lucky to you. You may not you may like you may like it, you may not like it. But it's okay. But
And
that
then
is
when you're lucky wife,
you
so
see, yes, me manya lucky wife.
And so
Intinu, whatever you have acquired within the 60 years with the woman, no, me sure say nye court. Na say Niyama using his own mind. No pese mami, me man be na meninu in them and serve for good. I think say he would agree with me say the woman deserves more than 300,000. So sometimes we shouldn't look at Aisha 2 versus Abdul Karim, whatever the law says, and then Abwafuku
Quoting the law here when I was making my submission to challenge me.
No, you were insisting on a certain portion, and I said, "What? Quote a law, quote an article."
And the same person is also quoting the law and you say we should not look at the law.
And I'm saying, say, discussion.
Yeah, the same discussion.
Hold
Quote to
on.
law and
Hold on, Safo, you are not, Safo, listen. You are diverting the whole
I'm
thing.
not diverting.
What I'm saying is that the law, the ruling aside, Niyama should sit back and ask himself, say, me, Niyama today, this thing that the court says I should give to this woman, even if the law says so, is it fair? That is what I'm saying.
Is it more
so
worse
there
than
are
the
times
judge?
where the law aside, we should use our own. I don't want to use
no.
the word. We should just reason on our own. If you allow the law to dictate everything to you, you become a robot too.
So she wants to be a
If you want the law to dictate everything, the time will come, the law will tell you, say, Mauba 100 cities. Meanwhile, you know, say, Ubano deserve more than 100 cities.
Nana member into Richard Niyama Kwe any Joanna Kwe in Semi. Let's close the lead on it. Into Sa Semino Yapon. Richard Niyama Kwe any ni yiri Joanna Kwe court case no discussion no Yapon. Afi de braha tie.
Halifax. Yapon. He has agreed. Yen na jitum say Yapon yan ka hu bio.
On that matter, Yapon. Nene. Sometimes when ni obi pribribi ho a enye se wunni bia obema no chen de obisa wo no. Basena Lutros insenfu bi yehi. Mini ba dani glagbala exactement. Nana, debate me. Is it that you are coming to plead and beg that I should have mercy on you and help you, or you are coming to litigate with me? If you take the course of litigation, then so be it. Let the course decide.
Saying is that sometimes we should allow our own human reasoning.
Were you in court?
No, but they said the court.
No, we are discussing, but somebody has taken you to court.
Lutford, maybe that's for me a problem. So when you ask were you in court, I am not discussing a court matter. You are on your own.
Court as you said.
Sometimes in Sembi or her. Yedi we are yena. Yedi wo court ewi.
There be yampe court as
tell me asem no me anya court asem no yaka asem we yesi ewie. But me can sometimes litigations be or her. Say o court na arbitration and I say whatever where ye buabu na. Utimi hu nsem bia obi kan ye. Any kwan bia ne nkopese ofa so. Na anya yi amano a ne afede.
Anya ye manua. I feel now I turn it around to say, oh, me using common sense. Ni abadaya na me famboa. Ye ma wanka. Uba ka say music common sense na abadaya famboa. Me bring it on.
Halifax, I still insist to say me. Say me wa baby. Na woni me ni watna for a period. Na usi uko na akoye manson. Na minim say even what you are asking for no krano but me more than that. In fact, in my inner man no minim say you deserve even more. I won't allow the law to dictate to me. No.
Who went to the law?
I will use the word help. No, it's not help.
Today, nene.
Safo, you also have a final bite and I am.
Oh, I'm okay. If I didn't actually, then I say.
I could you no asem.
Children, I say one more time, Yonko.
Ali. And my final bite and say.
But your final bite, what bite that?
Oh, let me bite this last one, very important. The final bite and say. Enra, a young man, I yen in the coba. Am I yen a yum shaying? Until me the foot took it to be two radios who say, Be be a man, Jimmy Wunti. Go and know the state of your PSA, your prostrate state now. When the 30 plus pay, Mr. Go and do your PSA. Immediately.
Abigail lastly number guys are saying, well, no, your health, your matter.
But wait, Hali, men must take our health serious. Young man and Ra, Nadia mobile. At stitching time, I can say it's not me. As soon as I have seen in check, mid check, out check. Ubi and why, Pacho, know the state of your prostate and know what you can do before we become cold. 0277 609 644. And Monday is my birthday. I am reminding Halifax. 0277 609 644. Nene and secret.
Anyway, what can you back in yanko, but more muba munware yano. Some way coswa na mudisuya na mo to muhofo. It looks as if of late, almost every week, na divorce case biaba. Interestingly, celebrities are now public figures there na yet. But everyday Ghanaians there no muntainti. Na no yekoti ye no. Yes your friend was saying. Mami no okoto nyom wo friend say the see also so created in 10k no. Na no yakoti o see be man no ye.
O chira me say ni kunu nti.
Wa ho. Omo so ababe ye he ni. Nanu a ekoti yesi Ghanaian player bi obobo wa abrochi no ni mba mienu si on. Mu be ya fe de hu mba po na yesuro. Me si yempon o manu ya mkiti obe hu a. Se sa na be ya. No wonder Vaseline tissue bu akosoro wo ye man we mo.
Kizima Beka Johnson, Accra.